Welcome to today's 3 Minutes of Halacha. Today I want to discuss with you the question of getting a haircut and shaving this Friday, which is not only Erev Shabbos, but is also Rosh Chodesh Iyar. In order to understand this issue, we need to also look for a moment at a related issue, and that's the laws of the 3 weeks. The Gemara in Tanit makes the statement that during the week on which Tisha B'Av falls, it's prohibited to cut hair and to wash clothes, but it's permitted on Thursday, L'Kavod Shabbos. Ultimately, the Ramah rules that one may wear freshly laundered clothing for Shabbos during the 9 days and implies that if necessary, you might be able to do laundry. However, the Magen Avram adds that while laundry may be permitted, haircuts are not, because laundry takes place frequently, where haircuts are not as frequent. Based on this comment, the Chassam Sofer rules that if a person were to shave every week, then they should be allowed to shave L'Kavod Shabbos during the 3 weeks. Baron Lichtenstein, using this Gemara as his background, as was the case of the Shari Mitzuyanim B'Halacha, ruled that during Sphira, which is of a lesser severity than the 3 weeks, a person not only should be shaving on Erev Shabbos, but it would be required to shave L'Kavod Shabbos. Yoshev Soloveitchik, as well as his brother Rav Aaron, went one step further. They said that actually Sphira are similar to the 11 months of mourning that a child would have for a parent. And since the 11 months of mourning, a person is allowed to shave, therefore, if a person shaves every day, he should be allowed not only to shave L'Kavod Shabbos, but should also be allowed to shave each and every day. When Rosh Chodesh falls on Friday, the Mishnah Brura rules that ultimately one can get a haircut and shave on Friday, Erev Shabbos. He explains that because there is the combination of Kavod Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh, this Tosefet Simcha, this additional Simcha, would allow a person this week on Friday to get a haircut. Mishnah Brura says this is according to all the opinions, whether you have the prohibitions of Sphira from Pesach and all the way over to Shavuos, or even if you stop at Lag BaOmer. There are those who will disagree, including Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank. And then there's another fascinating addition. The great 11th, 12th century Chassid, Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid, left an ethical will. And in the will, he had a number of different things that he prohibited that we've heard about. Closing off a window in construction is one that's very familiar. Moving an oven is not as familiar, but also not marrying someone with the same name as your parent, that is also something we know very well. In Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid's work, he also says that you're not allowed to get a haircut or shave at all on Rosh Chodesh. Based on this, there are those who suggest that even on this Rosh Chodesh Iyar, which you have the double Simcha, as the Mishnah Brura points out, you shouldn't be allowed to shave because it's Rosh Chodesh. However, Rav Moshe Feinstein ruled that this Rosh Chodesh, even according to those who are stringent, according to Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid, is different, because this Rosh Chodesh is the only time you'd be allowed to shave, since you weren't allowed on the days before, leading up to it because of Sphira. As a result, it is the very common practice that this Friday, people are allowed to shave and to get haircuts, unless if they follow strictly those additional precautions that were listed by Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid.